大概5年前，我开始学习中文。Because I am interested in studying languages, and I also like to learn more about other cultures. For some reason, I chose Chinese. After I finished my Chinese studies program in Belgium, I chose to go study in Shanghai in China. I chose China because the scholarship in general was more interesting because I already had accommodation, I didn't have to pay tuition fee, and I had like a monthly stipend of like 3,000 renminbi. I was in Shanghai for about 10 months. I only studied Chinese there. I was very excited to go to Shanghai because I had this like imagination. It's all like very big buildings and very modern, all this amazing architecture in Shanghai. And I really liked that like mix of old and new. And actually also a mix of like Western and Eastern. When I was in Shanghai, whenever I would go out, most of the times like people stared at me. I also noticed a lot of the times that people took pictures of me sneakily, and sometimes when I was in a good mood I would start posing, when I was in a bad mood I would just glare at them. Shanghai is like this big international city and I expected the people to speak English quite well. That wasn't the case. A lot of people couldn't speak English well at all, or maybe could say one word. But that was actually also good for my Chinese because I was forced to speak Chinese the whole time. What I really liked in Shanghai was the food. Like one of my favorite things to eat was malatang, and I really liked that spicy and kind of like oily taste, I guess. I didn't really like the master programs in Belgium that had to do with translation. And then I realized that in China there were many like focus on interpretation, and I don't really like that. But in Taiwan you had the choice to either do interpretation or do written translation. And I like written translation, and that's why I chose to go to Taiwan. People ask me all the time if I like Taiwan more or if I like China more. In my opinion, like both places have their disadvantages and advantages, so why should I choose?
Keep an eye out for our Facebook page because we have events occasionally.
Like us on Facebook if you haven't, and don't forget to subscribe for more new videos.